Douglas High School came out here tonight on Potomac territory, taking the win. Coach Sutton, this was a nail biter, an edge of the seat, a dog fight. Talk about this a little bit tonight.
Oh man, it's one of those games, man. Every time we play Potomac, and especially over here, it's always a really tough game. I've been here since '06, and we've had some really tough games over here. And this is one that's a classic, just like all the others. They do a really good job, just like us, with our kids and our off-season program, and really just, making sure the kids know what to expect from the staff and, and all of that. So they do a really good job. So every time we play, it's usually a nail-biter type game. And this was just the same thing.
This was just one of them.
One of many. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So coming in tonight, what did you tell the guys preparing for this week? I know, there's always the social media stuff and the chit. So what did you tell them coming in?
I told them if they don't come out here and play, they're going to get 50 points thrown up on them. Last week, they went 47-12, against Largo, man. And so a lot of that was in the air. But really, I wanted our guys to not come out and make some of the mistakes, that they were fortunate to receive last year.
Right.
Last week.
Last
week. So I just wanted to make sure that we were mistake-free or mistake-less as possible. And then we really played tough, played tough football. We saw some things on film that we felt like we can exploit. So we came out and we just tried to go at it. And late it kind of toned down a little bit, but we were able to really run the ball, and that's what we thought we could do. So
talk about that last drive that Potomac had. What were you doing over there on the sideline? Were you just about to throw your hat up in the air and say, guys, what is going on? What was going through your mind on that last drive when they came down and scored?
Well, I'm always pretty calm on the sideline because I don't want to really get, out of control and, all over the place. Because if I'm doing that, then obviously the kids are probably looking at me and they're going to emulate what I do.
Absolutely.
So I'm pretty calm usually on the sideline. I'm just like, hey man, you got to play. It's a game.
That's right.
It's a game. So I feel like, you come out, you give everything you have. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But as long as you play tough and you play hard and you play every single snap, what can you do? They have some really good players. So, that kid got by me. The ball was in the air, he caught it, And I told him they have guys that can do that. So just make sure that, you try to limit those plays. You don't want them to have one after the other because it's only 100 yards.
That's right. Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
They get a couple 40s, man. They up there right at the end zone. So, that was just a play where, our corner kind of, his eyes kind of got in the backfield. The ball was up, Now, the last play, the 2-point conversion, that was the one where I'm like, hey, defense, man, we got to hold them. We got to hold them. So we called timeout. We tried to make sure we had everybody good, and then, they made a play.
They made a big play.
And it was close.
A big stop. Yes, absolutely.
It was really close. And, hats off to them for even trying that, because some people would have just, took the PAT and just went into overtime.
Yep, tied it up and went into overtime.
But for them to, have the courage to try to go for the 2, hats off to them for doing that.
That's right.
And hats off to us, obviously, for stopping.
It, absolutely. Yeah. So now you're 5-1, right?
5-1.
Okay, what's next?
5-1. We're going into homecoming week, so we have Crossland this week coming up. Okay. Then the week after is Friendly, and then we finish with Sarasville.
All right.
So we have the last 3 games. And we go into the playoffs.
Yep. With the new Maryland format, everybody's going.
Everybody goes to the playoffs. Yep.
Right.
That started back in 21. Everybody goes to the playoffs. So we know that we're going to be in. So now it's really posturing for seed, the high seed, low seed, or whatever. And we're just trying to get that number 1 seed now.
All right. Well, we'll be watching. We will be watching this Douglas team and Coach Sutton. More from them. They have homecoming next week. Check them out. We'll be around for more PG County football.